Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Trades Hall here in Glasgow on this very special day in the lives of our friends, Mark and Stephanie. It is no secret that Mark and Stephanie are very much in love with each other, and today in front of you, their friends and family, they declare that love as they become husband and wife. Mark and Stephanie, today is a day you will remember for a very long time. A day where one of life's greatest moments takes place, where your two hearts join as one. Each of you here today means so much to Mark and Stephanie, whether that be as a family member, or as a friend, or as both. You know, some of you have known either Mark or Stephanie for most of their lives, if not all of it. You're the ones who have been there for them through a whole host of different situations. You have supported them, encouraged them, laughed with them, cried with them. And so today it is only fitting that you are here today to celebrate with them. And not only that, but they as a couple would like you to continue to support them. The rings will then be passed around each of you today, and once you have received them, what I would like you to do is just give the rings a blessing or a prayer and a wish for all the happiness in the world. And hopefully by the time we're down to the front here, we'll be ready for Mark and Stephanie to exchange them. I also want to take a moment now and speak to one of the proudest men here today, and that is, of course, Gavin, Stephanie's big brother. Now, being the older brother, you're supposed to be more mature, and more sensible, but Stephanie tells me that is not the case with Gavin. And I'm sure, Gavin, as you've thought about today, you've had a few emotions going through your mind as you've thought about Stephanie and how beautiful she is today, but not only that, but as you think of the person that she is. And I'm sure that one of the proudest moments you've had in your life is as you've walked down the aisle with Stephanie. And with that in mind, can I ask, who gives Stephanie to be married to Mark today? Right. Thank you. Please take a seat. Mark, this beautiful bride whom you hold by the hands wants to be your wife. Today, Stephanie gives to you two of the most precious things under heaven, her heart and her love. So as you take Stephanie to be your wife, will you love her, protect her, and be faithful to her?
I will.
Stephanie, as Mark holds your hands today, there is nothing more he wants than to be your husband. On your love, Mark will lean for strength and for inspiration. And as he gives you his life and adoration, so as you take Mark to be your husband, will you love him, protect him, and be faithful to him?
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark and Stephanie have written their own vows, and they are going to say them to each other first. Mark first, and then Stephanie.
Stephanie, I promise to be your faithful husband. I will love you in sickness and health, when the sun shines, when the rain falls, in good times and bad. I promise to cherish, respect, love, and protect you. I will comfort and encourage you. I vow to make you happy, to make you laugh. Stephanie, I will love you today, tomorrow, until the end. I will love you, and in the next life, I will love you there too.
Mark, I vow to be your loving and devoted wife, without judgment, without scorn, and always with an open heart and mind. I promise to respect and support you. I will love you unconditionally. I will be forever faithful to you. I will help and comfort you during the hard times and rejoice with you in the good times. Mark, you're my heart, my home, my joy, and my every waking moment.
Thank you. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they say there are three rings to marriage. There is the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and then comes the suffering. But today, these are wedding rings. And Mark, you want to give Stephanie this wedding ring, which is a symbol not only of your love for her, but is also a reminder that you belong to one another. So Mark, will you take this ring and place it on the third finger of Stephanie's left hand? And Stephanie, you will wear this ring because of your love for Mark. Likewise, Stephanie, you want to give Mark this ring, which again is a reminder of your love for him and of those lovely promises you have made to each other. Mark, you will wear this ring because of your love for Stephanie. Ladies and gentlemen, these vows we have witnessed being said today, and these rings which have been offered and accepted as gifts, give me the great privilege of pronouncing Mark and Stephanie as husband and wife. Mark, will you kiss your beautiful wife?
Marry your best friend. Marry someone you wouldn't mind waking up to every day for the rest of your life. The one who makes you glad to be alive. Marry someone who drives you crazy. The one who frustrates you. The one who calms you. Marry the one you don't mind fighting with because they'll be fair about it. Don't marry someone who gives their ego more importance than they give you. Marry someone who makes you the better version of yourself. The one who believes in you even when you don't. The one who stands by you through thick and thin. Marry someone you can't imagine life without. Marry the one you're insanely in love with, and the one who is insanely in love with you. Marry the one who knows what you want to say, even when you're too tired to say it with words. The one you can spend comfortable silences with from time to time. Marry your soulmate. Marry your best friend.
And can I ask you please to stand as the new Mr. and Mrs. Quigley leave the room. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for them. People think a soulmate is your perfect fit. And that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror. The person who shows you everything that's holding you back. The person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life. A true soulmate is probably the most important person you will ever meet because they tear down your walls and smack you away.
I just wanted to say a quick few things about Steph, and I was delighted to have an opportunity to talk about why I love her with people who love her too. We've grown from angsty teenagers into women together, and I wouldn't be where I am now without her. So from picking me up in Penelope, which was a little pink Corsa, for school, to countless holidays, gigs and good times with friends, to the tougher things we've endured, we've grown up together. And all joke aside, this is the happiest and most content that I've ever seen Steph. And I want to thank you, Mark, for making Steph your priority and loving her so well.
I met Mark in 2002 when we just turned 18. We both had 2 full sets of hair. Now, 17 years later, we've got about 2 between us. Mark and Stephanie met on a well-known internet dating site that has made plenty of modern couples very happy. Although I don't know what Stephanie was doing in Grindr. I've seen how happy she makes Mark, and I think he knows how much he's locked out. I was delighted to hear in May 2017 that Mark had got down on one knee and asked Stephanie to marry him.
When we first met, Stephanie talked of holistic therapies, well-being, chakras. The latter I was disappointed to find wasn't a curry. We don't talk as much about those things, and Stephanie would be partly right in thinking it's because I could be a little bit ignorant. But we also don't talk about those things because what Stephanie probably doesn't realise is that in you are my balanced chakra.